Niehaus, a former close colleague of Jacob Zuma, has boldly and pointedly dismissed any remaining impressions of his loyalty to the former president. Niehaus disassociated himself from Zuma's choice to create the MK Party, a matter that has sparked political unrest in South Africa. Niehaus is now a member of the Economic Freedom Fighters, EFF. Before we continue, please kindly subscribe to our YouTube channel. Turn on the notification bell so as to get all our updates. Although Niehaus respects Zuma, he does not see him as perfect. Niehaus was formerly a strong supporter of Zuma throughout his turbulent administration. President Zuma is neither an idea or an infallible demigod. Rather, he is a flawed human being like the rest of us. In a public declaration, Niehaus said that Zumaism does not exist. He said that from the beginning, he had voiced his disapproval of Zuma's choice to create the MK Party. I expressed my disapproval of President Zuma's decision to launch the MK Party from the outset. I didn't speak in his ear. Niehaus stressed that his objection was founded on principles rather than personal grievances, saying, "I went to him directly and told him that I strongly disagree and that I will certainly not join MK Party." Given Niehaus' close relationship with Zuma, his criticism of the MK Party is a remarkable change. Since its founding by Zuma earlier this year, the MK Party has significantly changed South Africa's political landscape, garnering both praise and condemnation from different groups. Niehaus reaffirmed his dedication to the EFF and its principles in spite of his past affiliation with Zuma. "My prior closeness to President Zuma is completely unrelated and will not affect my membership in the EFF or my unwavering dedication to the party in any way." This unambiguous position might be a final declaration on Niehaus' political path, reaffirming his allegiance to the EFF and putting an end to any conjecture about conflicting allegiances. Niehaus' statement captures the continuous disintegration and reorganizations in party politics around the nation as tensions inside the ANC and the larger South African political scene continue to change. Once more, Jacob Zuma, the former president of South Africa and prominent figure in the uMkhonto weSizwe (MK) organization, recently met with Russian President Vladimir Putin in an interesting development in their diplomatic relationship. Discussions on their shared history, political philosophies, and the changing dynamic between South Africa and Russia have been triggered by their encounter. Putin has maintained tight relations with a number of African countries, particularly South Africa, and is often presented as a strategic and selfless leader intent on extending Russia's influence. A distinguishing aspect of Zuma's history, however, remains his involvement with the MK, the military branch of the African National Congress, ANC, under apartheid. Both individuals have experienced significant controversy on the international scene and have a history of anti-establishment politics. According to reports, the discussion touched on a wide variety of subjects, such as military relations, economic collaboration, and the historical connections between South Africa and Russia. A strong basis for further interaction between the two countries has been established by Russia's long-standing backing for liberation organizations in Africa, especially MK. The Soviet Union helped uMkhonto weSizwe militants resist the repressive South African government during the apartheid period by giving them military instruction and logistical assistance. This assistance helped Zuma during his exile, which is why his encounter with Putin was so significant. The meeting is seen as an extension of the long-standing friendship between Russia and African liberation forces. According to analysts, the meeting may also be a reflection of South Africa's growing strategic ties with Russia, particularly in the context of the BRICS framework, which is an economic partnership of China, India, South Africa, Russia, and Brazil. In the past, Zuma and Putin have both stressed the need of multipolarity and opposed what they see to be Western domination in international affairs. Zuma's mysterious demeanor, which is often characterized by his defiance of political norms, is consistent with Putin's reputation as a calculating leader who isn't afraid to question the established quo. According to observers, the two leaders' common anti-Western views might improve their political cooperation and respect for one another. But not everyone had a positive opinion of the encounter. Both Zuma and Putin, according to critics, have avoided responsibility by using populist language. While Zuma has been entangled in corruption accusations both before and after his administration, Putin has been subject to international criticism over Russia's role in Ukraine. Notwithstanding these disputes,